I'm sad. I'm a little sad. But before I get to why I'm sad, let me just point out that I just got back from a show called Cog. That's the name of the show, it's Cog. And it's not like some crazy show I ran across in like the West Village. This is on like close to Broadway. It's not on Broadway, it's like half a block away from Broadway. So it's like, I don't know if it's off Broadway, because it's close to Broadway. It's not like it's downtown. Anyway, show's called Cog. It was unbelievable. It was this guy. This guy couldn't figure out who to love. He was fucking a guy, he was fucking a girl. And he couldn't figure out which one to be with. And it was like, pack, pack, pack. Pack, pack, pack. And these conversations were so honest. And everything, just the writing. The accents. I don't even know if they were British, but the accents sounded exactly like a British. It was powerful. It was really powerful at the same time. It was just so good. So, anyway, it's hard to get to the meat of the story because the show was so good. The directing, the acting, the lighting, which never changed. The lighting was the same the whole time. That's brilliant. It's like, I'm going to do the soundtrack for a movie, and I'm not going to write a note. It's so clever. So, this show is the whole show, the stage is a cock ring. I can hear everybody laughing out there. That's not what I mean. I mean, I'm definitely know my way around a cock ring every Friday night or two. But this show is in the ring that they fight cocks in. Sounds like my bedroom. Anyway, this cock ring, you sit in the round. It's really minimalist. It's so minimalist. You sit in the round, so you're staring at all the gorgeous New Yorkers and tourists who decided to watch a show called Cog. Anyway, this set, simple, right? Lights don't change, sets wood, and they just had exposed wood. It was just, you just sat in a wood bowl, essentially. It's just exposed wood. And I was with the cutest date, this guy I've been dating on and off for like a long time, like 2 days. And this guy's real cute, but I got overwhelmed sitting down to watch this show because I saw all this wood. And I was like, there's not a lick of paint in this place. It's just exposed wood, a giant cock ring of exposed wood. And that made me think of Randy. This guy, Randy, that I dated like forever. And I was like, because Randy had a house up in the Berkshires. And he had the cutest little foyer. Again, exposed wood. And he was like, I want to put something on this. I want there to be a little bit of paint. So I was up there helping him because I'm helpful and I'm a generous boyfriend. Although we weren't exclusive at the time. So if he asks you, Randy, it was not exclusive. Anyway, I was helping him. Like the good little helper I am. His house is gorgeous, by the way. It was on 3.5 acres. So, we're talking about the foyer and what can we do? And I was like, let's paint it. Obviously, let's just put a little primer down and let's paint it. And he was like, sure. And it started getting pretty serious when we went to go look at the chips, the color chips. And that's when things started falling apart. We had our first big fight. I was like, eggshell white is perfect because he had this mask he got from Ghana that he had hanging that had like white teeth on this black face, and it was like an eggshell white. So that, I think that's the color I went with. I was like, this is the color chip we need, eggshell white. And he looked at me with this look, and he was like, no, I want off-white. Maybe that's I'm exaggerating. Maybe I'm remembering it weird. But we had the most vicious fight in that Home Depot. We just, cats and cats. There weren't even any room for dogs because they fight too orderly. It was cats against cats. Evil against evil. And it really broke my heart because I was committed to this guy. Again, we weren't exclusive, Randy, so calm down if you see this. If you get to see my wonderful website, I put this on. And anyway, he got his way. Of course he got his way. It was his house. I was just trying to help. I was trying to be helpful. But if I'm making a meal in my house and someone's like, grilled cheese and I want macadamia nuts on mine, I would say, no, my house, my rules. So of course Randy got his way. Of course. But I've got to say, the rest of our relationship, every time I walked to that foyer, there are so many people laughing right now, I can't even tell you. But every time we walked into that foyer together, I was reminded of that vicious cats on cats fight that we had. And it broke my heart because I was just trying to help. I was just trying to be a helpful little helper friend. And he was so mean to me in that Home Depot. He was like, I want this color. And it was so mean because I was just trying to be helpful. So anyway, the rest of our relationship, true love, absolutely true love. The whole relationship, every time I went to that foyer, I just bit my little lip and I was like, I'm not going to say anything. And it was so dangerous. I mean, really, I was like a caged leopard on top of a caged lion. It was so feline. And I was just passive. I was biting my lips and I was passive. Anyway, we broke up. It didn't last. But that hit me like a wall of emotion when I was there to see the play cock with my new great date. And it hit me with a wall, and I just thought of every time I had to bite my cat lip as I walked through that foyer to get to his BMWs, or vice versa, to get into his kitchen with a Sub-Zero and granite everything. Granite floor, I think. I mean, this guy was loaded. And I was like, all the rest of that relationship, that clawing at me every time I walked through that foyer, that just was the longest week of my life. And then we broke up. Anyway, go see the soap. Oh my god, I've had too much of this. Go see the show Cock. It's great.